What's up? Yes, as you see, I'm here all alone. But that's okay because this is Puck Talk. This is presented by Playbook Sports in collaboration with our friends over at Betalytics. Like you see, it is just me, host Judy, and co-host Joe is a no-show. He was too upset that he misled all of you with his garbage-ass plays. So, I'm here. It's just me. Mr. Panthers, 0-2. Fuck a Maple Leaf. So let's get started. Let me read these Betalytics ad. Betalytics, powerful sports betting software and research assistant tools empowering bettors to make more accurate selections. AI machine learning algorithms quickly identify the hottest trends and biggest edges. Accurate game simulations, player prop projections, betting line evaluations, best bet recommendations. Find market vulnerabilities, seek out high probability winners with the best value. Never make an uninformed bet again, like Joe. Win more bets, build better parlays, outprice the books. Use promo code PLAYBOOK at checkout for 25% off your entire cart. Yes, your entire cart. And let me guess, get your money up. Not your funny up. Joe doesn't do that right. And our next sponsor is Better. Better is the best daily fantasy sports app out right now. It is ran by Jake Paul. There is tons of media personalities out there. They're hilarious. I think one of them is Better Jojo. These guys are hilarious. They know what they're doing. Best payouts. When you sign up on the app, you use promo code PLAYBOOK in all capital letters. You get a free pick. Yes, that is a free pick. I think yesterday's was Shohei Ohtani needs under 99.5 total bases. Yes, I know he's great. He's not getting 100 bases in one game. Stuff easy like that. So let's hop right into this. Joe's props. He took the Vegas Golden Knights over 3.5 goals. And if you guessed, that did hit. They played the Oilers. The Oilers are doing this thing now where they just get into these crazy holes and they end up coming back and winning. Don't know how they do it. They're doing it. Joe would be geeked about it because, Mr. Oiler over here, but who gives a shit? Taylor Hall, 1.5 shots on game, or shots on goal. Don't even know. Didn't watch that game. Mitch Marner over an assist. Yes. Can you believe that? The Panther, he chose an opponent, but it doesn't matter. You know why? Because that asshole scored the game-winning goal. He didn't get the assist. So he got fucked. I got fucked. Everybody got fucked. Connor Hellebuck over 22.5 saves. He ended the game with 22 saves. 22 saves. He missed this by one save, and Joe would have tied with me. Because here I am, Mr. Always in the green. Austin Matthews under 3.5 shots on goal. You would think Austin Matthews being such a high-powered goal scorer that he would get a lot more of these, and he just doesn't. Especially with the Panthers forecheck. I know the Panthers forecheck hasn't been what it has been in the last year, regular season, last playoff run, all of that. But I guess it was good to get me in the green with it. This one hurt. Sam had over 2.5 shots on goal. Over 2.5 shots on goal. Sorry. By myself, a little frazzled. I really thought this one was going to hit. Public enemy number one. He took out the Maple Leafs goalie in game one. Fans were calling for his death. Yes, I wish I was exaggerating. They were calling for his death. But he ended up ending the game with 2 shots on goal. So missed that by 1. Listen, if I knew it, you all should have known it. The Washington Capitals were not going down 0-2 in the series. They've had a great season. After the great chase, Ovechkin, Tom Wilson, all of them, we knew they were coming back. Sam Reinhart to score a goal, that's my guy. That's my goal scorer, Mr. Samson right there. For those of you that follow Playbook and you are in Ray, paid all year off of Sam Reinhart to score a goal. I don't know what's going on. I'm telling you this right now, though. If the Panthers don't want to fall to 0-3, that motherfucker needs to wake up. So, we're here alone. It's just me. I'm a Panther fan. Am I going to get shitty wasted for this game? Yeah, 100%, because it's probably the only way I can tolerate another loss. If that were to come, knock on wood, we're going to win. So I am just going to give you a Panthers and Maple Leafs parlay. And would you look at that? Of course, I got my jersey. I got my Panther hat on. Where's this logo? This logo's fresh. I'm going to wear it like an asshole for a couple minutes. Florida Panthers money line. We are back in Sunrise. There is no fucking way that if they want to make this a series, Stanley Cup champions for a reason. They're resilient. They love this. They love the feeling of having to be the underdog, just like the Miami Heat used to. Back in Sunrise, the Panthers have to get a game tonight. They have to get it. It's a must win. You don't win this game, you can win the next game. It doesn't matter. A 3-0 hole is, I know hockey's crazy. I know these things don't mean anything. Leads don't mean shit in hockey, but a 3-0 game deficit, it ain't promising. So I'm rocking with my Panthers tonight. There's no chance they lose. I'm sorry. I don't want to jinx it, but there's no chance. Joe called me out for this one. Gustav Forsling over 1.5 shots on goal. I told you this is an automatic cash every game he plays. Gustav Forsling is probably one of the top 3 best, and I don't think he's 2 defensemen in the NHL. And we got him off waivers. I said that. I didn't put him in my picks last week, and it hit. So now Joe's going to have to deal with it because I'm going to put it in every single parlay we ever make. Running it back with Austin Matthews under 3.5 shots on goal. If you're expecting the Panthers to be who they are tonight, like I am, that forecheck, that aggression, setting the tone early, making sure that team realizes who's the big dog. If Austin Matthews gets 1 shot on goal tonight, I'd be surprised because it's just what they do. This next one's fun. Brad Marchand to get a point. Brad Marchand, we got at the trade deadline. Super slept on pickup. Nobody saw it coming. It was at the last second of the deadline. We're all thinking, we're going to have an all rat line of Brad Marchand, Sam Bennett, Matthew Tkachuk. Well, then Matthew Tkachuk gets hurt. So then we have to play around with Brad Marchand. Where are we going to put him? Which line are we going to put him on? We put him on our third line with Anton Lundell and Eetu Luostarinen. And that line may or may not be the best line in hockey right now. Yes, I said the best line in hockey. That's not even our first or second line. I think that line could be any team's first line. That's how good they are. They've been great all playoffs long. If you need something, that line's got your back. So I'm taking Brad Marchand to get a point tonight. Big game, home game. Brad Marchand is the Toronto Maple Leaf killer. And that trio of him, Luostarinen, and Lundell is big problems over here. And then we got Mitch Marner over 1.5 shots on goal. The newly found father, he had a kid. He scored a game-winning goal. Fuck you, dork. As long as you get 2 shots, no goals, no assists, we're all good here. That's all I need is 2 shots on goal. And I think it's going to happen because, this isn't the same Maple Leafs that the Panthers upset in the playoffs 2 years ago. They are, it's going to kill me to say this. Oh my God, they're really fucking good. Whew. And now I'm running it back with my boy Sam Bennett. Home game, down 0-2. If you've listened to anything the Panthers said, they are so excited for this challenge. They're excited to be back in front of the fans. I'm saying the Panthers are going to give everything they have tonight. And it's going to start with Bennett the Menace, the absolute dickhead asshole that he is. And I love every second of it. Now, I don't have this one written down, but Paul Maurice did say earlier that some of these lines may be changing. They might change because of injuries. If you watch the games, Matthew Tkachuk looks like a shell of himself. He can't move. He's barely hitting anybody. He's not doing really much of anything. He's actually hurting the team more than helping the team, which kills me to say because he is my favorite hockey player. I think he will miss tonight's game. And if he does miss tonight's game, sprinkle a little bit on this. You take this as a solo dolo. Mackie Samoskevich, who I believe will be on the top line tonight with Sasha Barkov and Sam Reinhart. Verhaeghe's not getting it done. That top line has not produced a single thing so far, I think, in this entire playoffs. Samoskevich is a young, talented guy, first-round pick, rookie year, and he had a great regular season. I know that they switched him out in the first round because they had to, get his feet wet. He's still young. He's never been in the playoffs. Well, motherfucker, throw him in the fire. He's scoring a goal tonight. That's what he does. You put him on that top line, move Verhaeghe down to Kachuk's line, and let's fucking win a hockey game. Damn, these go really quick when I'm by myself. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. But yes, so that's all I got for you guys. I'm sorry that Joe wasn't here. You know, it's his buddy's birthday. He ended up going out and playing golf because I mean nothing. We're not first, apparently. All he does is like to torment me. But I will hit you with Joe's signature. Peace.